Is this thing on?
We are live and luxurious on a Tuesday/Wednesday, people. It feels a little bit odd.
It does feel odd.
It
It feels
feels
like,
very
We had
you know,
Christmas. We
yeah,
had Christmas off as well.
Dysphoria.
It's like,
Where the hell
What's
am
that?
I? What day is it?
yeah,
right.
those lost days. Those
Did I
lost
just have
days.
potato chips for breakfast? What the hell?
No one's
Yeah.
gonna judge if nobody knows. You just outed yourself though, so
I didn't have potato
it
chips
is
for breakfast.
what it is.
Take
Welcome to
breakfast,
UCL
take
Live, ladies and gentlemen, for a weekday. A weekday of well, what do you do weekdays normally, but not Tuesdays.
Tuesday,
Takes us
not
back
Tuesday.
Takes us back to the good old days of two live shows a week.
Oh,
How did we do that?
I don't know how we did that.
How
Doing
did we
one
do
live
that?
show a week is hard.
Two UCL lives a week we used to do back before we, spread into different offshoots and roundtables and interviews and all that kind of stuff. Two UCL lives a week. I also
Jeff
then
wanted
marvel.
to do it every single day. Jeff wanted to
I
go
do.
5
That's
days
what
a
I mean.
week.
I do marvel at Jeff and Katrina doing this every day back in the day.
Yeah.
Like that would have been. It was a full-time job back in the day, obviously, but we can barter our way through. It's been a busy week. It's been Christmas and all the fun. So
That
how
was
was this?
over too fast.
I know, we're just having a little catch up. Christina, how was your Christmas? Tell the folks.
Oh, my Christmas was good. I mean, I have no complaints. It was, the kids have such a nice time, and my daughter, I wasn't like, she had her list for Santa, and we made it.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And the list started with like a mini fridge, which my mom got her. And then it was a Barbie dream house and like a mini fridge, like a makeup fridge for like your desktop type of thing, not like a big mini fridge. God, no, I don't have anywhere to put that. So I bought the Barbie dream house and I'm putting it together, Christmas Eve night. And it's like it has an elevator, like they all have elevators, but like you pull it out. And I mean, the thing was at least 3 or 4 feet long, and
right.
My husband's asleep on the couch. He's not paying attention to anything that's happening.
Thanks, Joe. Good work.
And so I put this thing together. It's the length of a love seat, and it's she's got a bookcase next to her bed, so like if you push it up against the bookcase, it's as long as the bed.
I've heard this thing's massive. I've seen some. It's on TikTok. People are complaining about the size and the shape of it. It's like
God. It doesn't fold. There's no folding of this thing either. Like it doesn't like have a spot, like a side that like folds in to like make it more compact. Like if you're not playing with it, no.
Right.
The slide does come off. Like the slide doesn't like click in. Like everything else, like you had to snap in really hard, but the slide just kind of like slid into like little holes.
Right.
So you could take that off. But that's her favorite fucking part. Like, there's no taking it off and like putting it on every day. Like, I'm not doing that.
So it just has to live
your house for your Barbie dream house.
Oh my God. So I spent my weekend cleaning out her closet, which was 8 bags of my son's clothes and her clothes, shit that they don't fit in anymore.
Yeah.
Dresses. I mean, I can't even count how many dresses she had that don't fit her at all. Like this kid grew in 2 months, and oh my God. So then I move her dresser, and then I have the whole thing up against the wall. She doesn't have access to 3 of her dresser drawers, and I have to like walk around it to like change my son. It's just, oh my God. And you freak out all
for the Barbie dream house.
You're buying and you're counting gifts, and you're like, well, 5 isn't enough for the kids. They need more. What's Santa bringing them? What's mommy bringing them? So you buy more, and then I wrap everything. My son doesn't unwrap. He doesn't wrap anything. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on. So I'm unwrapping everything for him Christmas morning, which I told myself last year not to wrap his gifts.
Put it in a bag next year.
Yeah, next year it's all bags because it's not even worth it. And He loves his ducks. He loves his cars. It's, he's happy as a clam. She's happy as a clam. She's home this week with me, and it's been an absolute nightmare. I'm like, go put your fucking just give me 10 fucking minutes. Like, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Barbies. I would be in my room for hours, especially with what I bought her. I mean, it has an elevator, it has the slide, it has
got a pool, doesn't it? It's got everything.
It has a toilet that makes noises. Like, keep yourself entertained. I bought her boy Barbies. I bought them clothes. My mom bought her a closet. Like, I mean, we went all out with Barbie this year. 10 minutes it occupied her time for 10 minutes. It's just like, it's not.
You got to use your imagination. Barbie doesn't interact. You've got to put the effort in with Barbie.
Yeah.
She's lazy. Maybe Barbie's. Yeah.
I'm just glad it's all over, and I've been so stressed out the past month. It's just been the worst. So it's just coming down from December.
Yeah. Christmas will do
starting the new year fresh. That's it.
Right. All right, V. How about you? What was your Christmas?
My Christmas was pretty low key. I was supposed to have 9 for dinner on Christmas Eve, and then everybody got sick. So my dinner for 9 ended up feeding 5. Dia was sick. My nephew was sick. My brother-in-law got sick.
Oh God!
I know. It's like everybody stay away.
Yeah.
We had the bat in the house last week. That was fun.
Christmas bat. That's fun.
How'd you get the bat out?
It got itself out. I don't even know how it got in or how it got out, but it's gone. We've gone through the whole house 3 or 4 times.
Oh my God!
Find it. One of these days.
We hope it's gone. Yeah.
What if it's like asleep behind like a fucking, armoire or something?
No,
and it just like comes out at night.
Just comes to life one night and lands on your face.
Tennis rackets. We were beating the furniture. And
oh my God!
We've been through the house. Dear. It happens. They do get out on their own. Did you leave the door open? I have every light in the house was on. The doors were open.
Okay.
My bedroom is totally sealed. It's hermetically sealed, so the bat cannot get in my bedroom.
No bats allowed.
Hi, Bianca Humphrey 211. This is your official shout out. Hey girl.
Shout out.
I think that's maybe your children's book, Vera and the Christmas Bat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We can market that. We can do that.
We can name him Oscar.
It'd be great. It'd be great. Christmas, I don't know. I kind of lament it, and it's the reason that I ran away to the States a couple of years ago, that I just have no Christmas spirit because of too many years in retail and customer service. It just kills any goodwill I have towards them. It's like, no, I'd rather with a Mack truck than wish you a happy Christmas.
I love Christmas. I am a Christmas freak.
I guess when it's crammed down your throat mandatorily, the spirit is there. I think I've just, too many years of.
I grew up with a mother who was a Scrooge. She hated Christmas. She hated everything about it. If she was going to lose her shit, it was going to be Christmas Day. She was going to be yelling and screaming. And it's just like, I'm an adult now. I can make my own happiness, and I do it all the time.
Reclaim the holidays. That's what going away that year was about. I was like, okay, I need to find something, and we had a great time. It was very good. And hopefully, one day I'll be able to come back and visit again. we shall see. It's waiting on a few life events to happen. A few life events and world events to happen. But we made it through. It's New Year. This is literally the last show of the year for us. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's the end of another year. I just think of like every year we get to Christmas and it's like, okay, breathe for a second. And it's like, oh no, we're going again. It's happening. There's no downtime. There is no rest for the wicked. So
New Year's isn't any pressure. New Year's is just a day off in the middle of the week.
I'm going to work for a couple of hours tonight, this afternoon, and then I'm gonna maybe buy some drinks and then sit here tonight and do something. I don't know. Find the spirit somehow. There's always like a New Year's concert or something online.
Oh
on
yeah,
TV
it's gonna be like New Year's like tonight for you.
Tonight it is the 31st here in Australia. I know. I'm in the future.
Did not compute, like for some
You're
reason.
in the future.
Oh my god!
Future.
Wow.
I'll let you know how it all turns out, huh?
Yes, let me know. I need to know how it goes.
I'll let you know.
If it's worth it. Is it worth it?
Right.
Let me work it.
Sounds like we could stay in 2025 if we wanted to.
Yeah, option will just drag back to see if we're gonna make it to 2026.
Hey, I got a quick question, Christina. We haven't talked to you in a bit. What's up with the promotion?
So, I killed that first interview to death. And it was actually the night of my Christmas party, so we all got wasted that night.
Yeah,
and
girl.
I talked to the girl who like interviewed me, and she goes, "I could tell like your passion for the job." She's like, "Seriously," she's like, "I feel it." She's like, "You killed it." She's like, "You did so well." And I asked like how somebody else did, and she was like, "Don't even." She goes, "Just read my face." She's like, "Don't even worry about it." And I'm like, "Okay." So then like I got an email from HR just saying that like with the holidays and like PTO, it was gonna hard to like have the other interviews completed because it was me and some other guy that went that day, and I think there was like 2 more. So they were like postponed. They just had their interviews last week, and I just got an email from HR saying that my second interview is January 7th. So next week is my second interview. I'm gonna ace that, and then I'll get that call.
Fingers.
And I'm just excited.
Yep. You got this.
I've just been focusing so hard on work and Christmas, and everything else has just been shit. So I'm sorry for falling off on the show. And I just
Vera and I keep pushing forward.
We can talk.
I'll be better. I'll be better. I promise.
Believe it or not, we can talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. No, I think it is a good time. A good time of year to refocus. I know. It's always tricky to do the resolutions thing. It's like, but I think there's a good reasoning to just refocus what you want to get out of the next year and what what you want to work towards.
Like, you know how like the people that you follow, like your influencers, right? They put like, what's your like, ask me a question or whatever on their Instagram story. So some girl said like, what's your word for 2026? Because hers was discipline or something. I don't fucking know. Okay. And I wrote, I don't know. I was just like typing, and I just wrote determination. And like, I wouldn't even think about it. I just wrote my word. It's determination. And I'm like, fuck. I was like, that's actually a really good word.
Right.
Like I'm determined to like, do better at work, do better in home life and mom life and everything. Like, it's just be better and determined.
Right. Vera, what about you? What's your word for 2026?
Oh, word?
Put you on your spot. Put you on the spot. Chris, word.
Word. Endure.
Endure. Okay.
Endure.
I had the same resolution for 20 years. I just resolved to go around the sun one more time.
That's a good resolution. I like that one.
That was a good one, right?
Mine is going to be prosperity, and not just in the financial sense. I think I've had this feeling about really refocusing on things that serve me in a way that is rewarding and positive, and not kind of digging into the stress of everything and the commitment because you feel like you should do things. You know what I mean? I want to be prosperous. I want to invest my time and money in people that want to give it back and share and be creative and be all that kind of thing. Joe's word is clusterfuck.
I like your word.
That's a good one.
Hey, Lashana, how you doing, girl?
Hey,
clusterfuck.
Happy holidays, Lashana.
What a great introduction to this week.
Hot load of hot topics.
We'll take a cluster all the way. We'll take a clusterfuck. Probably some of the biggest news this week came from an unexpected pairing, but when you really look at it, it's not that unexpected. The forces have united. Eric and Kirk,
Oh God.
an unlikely dynamic duo at Turning
Very
Point
unlikely.
USA's,
I would have
latest
not fed money
offering.
on this.
This was
Right?
not on the bingo card, right?
Never. Really?
I saw clips of it. I did not see the whole thing. I don't know what the fuck.
I did not watch any part of it.
Well, let's talk about why. Let's talk about the event first of all, and why everyone's kind of up in. Well, not really up in. I think surprise is the best thing to wrap it up. You know, Nicki Minaj made a surprise appearance at Turning Point USA's America Fest on Sunday. Huge surprise. So they entered the venue holding hands. They had a Q&A, which Nicki began to fawn over Donald Trump and JD Vance, saying that she loved both of them, and that they were representative. They were representative of real people, and they understand the struggle.
But did you hear the part where she mispronounced?
Yeah, she called Charlie Kirk an assassin.
She didn't call Charlie Kirk an assassin. She was saying oh my God, the vice president, but she said she was trying to say assistant vice president or something, and she said assassin JD Vance, and then she goes, oh my God, and she's like, oh, don't even worry. Kirk was like, oh, don't even worry about it. People, I've heard the craziest things.
He's a married widow, that one.
Yeah, look at all the. I'm sure the cash flow. Forget it.
We got a lot of feelings about.
Oh my God, forget it. It's just crazy.
I'm sorry, she's my new sleep paralysis demon. Those eyes on that woman.
He's creepy.
Are terrifying. I don't think there's a soul there.
No.
For someone who is so worried about family values and saying you only get so much time to spend with your children as they're growing up, she's certainly not there at the moment.
Somebody compared her eyes, and I don't remember who it was, to Edith Gein. Do you guys know who Edith Gein is?
No.
Her son was a notorious serial killer, and after he was,
like Ed Gein.
Ed Gein, yes, that's it.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. After he was caught, the house was riddled with body parts and things.
Yeah.
And as the story came out, they credit his mother with creating this monster because she
watch Netflix's series of monsters.
And it's like, her eyes do look like that woman's eyes.
She's intense. There's an intensity there that I question, but probably the best thing that's happened out of this is people fact-checking Erica Kirk. Yeah. And she's getting read to filth online about her timelines of dating and meeting Charlie and not dating anyone when she was meeting Charlie. Bitch forgot she was on a reality TV show.
Yeah.
When she said, I'm not dating anyone, when she's on a reality TV show, dating people. It's like, wait, are you reading the same
dating
book?
meant actually dating and not just hooking up?
Everything I know about this girl is she's got a fame kink.
Yeah, it seems like a big promotion from employee. Well, she went how she met Charlie was she went for a job interview at the company and ended up being the CEO. That's one hell of an upgrade.
Oh yeah,
but Nicki's had a bit of a downgrade. She lost 10 million followers on Instagram.
Well,
shut it down, and is now packing up her bat and ball and going home, not releasing her new album. She says.
Wow.
I don't know what to think about it. Like I said, I have not watched any part of it. I just saw the still picture that Nicki Minaj was there.
There is a lot of conjecture as to why Nicki is involved now that she is getting very heavily sued and has to sell her house, and she has family and a husband that have big charges against them. These aren't alleged, these are pedophilic charges and sexual assault charges and all of this stuff. It seems to be a really weird star to hitch a wagon to, especially when Charlie Kirk himself, and there is video of him saying that Nicki Minaj is not a good role model for young black women.
There is video of him saying that if he got on a plane and noticed that the pilot was black, he'd be afraid for his life.
It just seems like a very fortuitous coincidence that she seems to be in trouble with the law, and not her, but those around her seem to be in trouble with the law, that we're hitching our wagon to the Trump administration and Turning Point USA, who's made no qualms as to what their plan is for the future. Erica Kirk literally said on stage at America Fest that Turning Point USA's job now is to get Charlie Kirk the presidency in 2028, and that's where their full efforts will be going.
Charlie Kirk's dead.
Not Charlie Kirk, sorry. J.D. Vance.
Oh.
J.D. Vance.
Oh.
J.D. Vance. And then there's all these rumors about him and his wife now that she's not wearing a wedding ring, and
I didn't hear that.
She's gonna Black Widow her way in. Is she gonna Black Widow her way into the White House? Erica, I'm serious. Do you think that she will? Because the hot goss is that they're on the down low together, and that he's gonna because J.D. Vance and his wife both weren't baptized when they were married. They can go to the church and have the marriage annulled, so it never existed in the face of the religion. So his first wife would be his next wife, who maybe just happens to run a huge politically based organization by default.
I don't know.
I don't either. I like I said,
just
I do
putting it out
not
there.
follow Turning Point USA. I do not follow Erica Kirk. In my zeitgeist, they are all completely irrelevant.
I think it's one to watch, though. I've got a sneaking suspicion.
Dear.
I've got a sneaking suspicion. But there are sneaking suspicions about everyone.
Erica Kirk is the thing I've seen in memes.
I love all the concert memes. It's like other widows. I'm really missing my husband, Erica Kirk, and it's like Pink flipping through a stadium, or like Beyonce coming on stage. Like,
I love.
Or there's her in the. Have you seen the AI? The AI of her riding a motorcycle onto stage and then riding up a ramp and flipping.
No, I saw the one
good shit
of her in leather pants hugging JD, and it somebody said, I think she's trying to look like a couch.
Oh dear.
I
suspicious minds for suspicious times.
I think more attention. Maybe you are correct. Maybe Erica Kane is not someone to overlook.
Erica Kane. Now we're going all my children. It's like,
we don't even know who we're talking about.
This is what happens at the end of the year, people. We absorb a lot of pop culture, and it kind of just spills out.
That's it.
I've considered her highly irrelevant. Maybe I should be paying more attention.
The call is coming from inside the house, ladies and gentlemen. But sometimes it's not a call. Sometimes it's a postcard that gets you into trouble. Okay. Epstein files, dump, whatever number we're up to. This postcard caused a little bit of controversy. While it does, its validity is questionable, I guess. It does.
Yeah, I would want that verified somehow.
Right. Now, I think a lot of what I'm seeing on TikTok are the sensational things. And I think what people have to remember, and, we are not necessarily fans of everybody in politics, and everyone has their own leanings and stuff like that. just because something is in the Epstein files doesn't mean it is 100% true and validated. I don't believe that Donald Trump watched a baby be born and then murdered and then dumped into Lake Michigan.
What the fuck?
These are what we have to remember. These are reports that are provided to the FBI. Now, this
was an
evidence.
FBI complaint that doesn't say anywhere that it was verified or investigated in any way, shape, or form.
I can't remember the code of the form, but I was watching one of the TikTok guys that's a lawyer. He said everything, like there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of files that will be made public. You need to look for this specific coded file, which is an actual FBI investigated report.
Well, I think part of the problem is that when the Justice Department redacted this stuff, they made it more important than it might really be.
Right.
You know, they just redacted anything that said Trump, and so much of it is unproven, uninvestigated. You know what I mean? Unsubstantiated. Right. So now it's out there as if this was actual fact, and
it's like implicates you. Like I feel like in trying to cover something like that up, it implicates you further. Like, look at these photos. Everyone had a big moment about that Michael Jackson photo being included. Because there's a photo of Michael Jackson, his kids, and Diana Ross and Bill Clinton. But it's just because it was a photo of Bill Clinton. It was actually at a Michael Jackson event in public. He wasn't on Epstein Island or anything like that. You have to make sure, this is the thing. You got to do your due diligence when you get handed this kind of stuff, and they go, just because there's a photo of somebody there doesn't mean it's necessarily
Epstein
evidence of something.
Had lots of parties. He enjoyed having celebrity friends. There are people, lots of celebrities have visited that island. It doesn't mean any of those celebrities participated in anything unsavory, you know, and that's what I said. It's with a massive dump like this, the fact that things are redacted instead of just released makes them seem more important than they may actually be. And I am. Are
you guys freezing? We've got someone who wants to know if you're cold.
Oh, I am fucking cold.
I'm a heater on a heating mat right now. Like I'm a heating mat on. Like
it's Australia. I'm warm.
It's ridiculous.
But yeah, this is part of the problem, and I think, given that the redactions were done in such a haphazard manner, but this is what happens when you fire people who know what they're doing and get on Google Docs and think you can just highlight options out of it.
I did hear somebody say, and again, completely unsubstantiated, I am repeating gossip, not truth, that part of the problem with the redactions, the way they were redacted, is one of the things that Doge did in their cost-saving efforts was cut some of the technical services through their Adobe.
Exactly. So they had to.
They were just copying and pasting with black ink and not really.
They've literally like stopped their subscription because it kept recurring. They're like, we'll just use Google Documents. It's fine. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
So the postcard is. I don't know if it's a smoking gun, but it's more doubt. And I think that's the biggest problem with what the Trump administration has done in trying to make sure his name is spotless in there. People are actively looking for any mention of it now. And yes, there have been lies from knowing him for a short time to I don't know him at all to I've only met him a handful of occasions to flight logs revealing that you flew on his private plane multiple times through at least 1 year and for the majority of the 90s. It's a problem that comes up a lot. Like this, the last dump was 30,000 documents, and it takes time for people to go through them. But this postcard is something that stood out. It's alleged to have been from Jeffrey Epstein himself, written to Larry Nassar. For those of us that remember that name, speaking of quality people, the postcard reads, "Dear Ellen, as you know by now, I've taken the quote unquote short route home. Good luck. We shared one thing, our love and caring for young ladies and hope that they'd reach their full potential. Our president also shares our love of young, nubile girls. That life is unfair. That's what it says.
I'm not, like I said, defending Epstein in any way, shape, or form, but I am not convinced that that's, it's got to be verified to me. You know,
100%.
That's another problem with so many of these things they're unverified. They're not investigated. They're just part of a big, huge information dump.
And the big thing was the Clinton photos, but even Bill Clinton's like, release everything. If there's something there, release it, and everyone will answer to the charges. But then for Donald Trump to then say, we can't release this information, it'll hurt innocent people. I think by not releasing it and for people to find out that it's just a mention is making things worse. Holding back the truth is making things worse, and it makes people assume the worst, right? Because if you're hiding something, why are you hiding it?
Right.
It just makes things very suspect.
If the truth can't be seen in daylight, then the truth needs to be seen in daylight.
The holidays is a good time for truth and I guess and daylight. Things get brought to light. Now, there's been a couple of celebrity family issues, and I think it's a good discussion topic to have post holidays because we've all been forced to be in close quarters with people. First of all, the Beckham clan are back at it again. Now, this is Cruz Beckham, the youngest. He's the youngest, isn't he? I can't remember. I'm getting confused about all these celebrity kids and their parents and whoever they own, which ones they own and which ones they don't, blah, blah, blah. Cruz Beckham came forward to defend his parents after reports that his parents, David and Victoria Beckham, unfollowed their eldest son, Brooklyn, on social media amid their continued family friction. Now, we've covered this before on the show. The marriage to Nicola Peltz has been a big issue within the Beckham family, but Cruz has stepped forward to defend his parents, saying, not true. My mum and dad would never unfollow their son. Let's get the facts right. They woke up blocked, as I did. So the last time that David and Victoria were pictured with Romeo was last Christmas, where the post said, "Being together for the holidays makes us so happy." Earlier this year, Brooklyn and Nicola said that they've stepped away to protect their relationship and are ignoring the noise. It's not. She said to Glamour magazine, "It's not always easy. On TikTok, there are always random stories popping up about us. When I see fake news, my instinct is to shut it down, but it's not worth it. I just scroll and move on." Do you think that social media is the place for this to play out, regardless of fame?
No.
I mean, we all have family friction. And it makes a very public statement.
But if they're being tried on social media, I can understand the inclination to defend them on social media.
But they've also got to know, and even in our personal lives, when somebody blocks somebody, like, oh, what happened? Why'd they block that person? What's going on? Oh my God. It generates interest, and to do it in a public forum. Like, you could just there are not not unfollows. Like, what do you do on Facebook where you don't see the news, you don't see their shit, you hide it. Yeah, surely you can do that on every platform. And these are nepo babies, these are public figures. They know that any move that they make in a public sphere will have repercussions. So it's a statement, but it's also kind of an act of aggression, right?
Yeah, I would call it aggressive.
I mean,
I've been like, how do these people find out that like if I were to block you tonight, who's gonna know? Right. But like who's looking
unless we talked about it, you know what I mean? Unless we talked about it.
But like who's looking at like Beckham's page and refreshing the people that are following her to like see like if somebody unfollow, like, you know, it's just,
their fans.
To me, that's obsessive. And I get it. Like maybe the guy just like deactivated his Instagram. You know, who knows, right? Like I don't fucking know. Nor do I give a shit like how their relationship ends up. But I'm just saying, like in general, who is looking at these facts like to be like refresh, like, oh, her son doesn't follow her anymore, or Beckham unfollowed her or blocked her. It's like, oh my God, like.
And that just exacerbates the situation.
To somebody and they're in your feed all the time because you interact all the time, because you're tagged in each other's posts, you're going to notice when they're not in your feed anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, that has happened to me. I'm like, hey, I haven't seen my cousin in a while. Where the heck is he? Come to find out, he completely deleted his presence on social media. You know?
You wouldn't know that though.
I noticed because I'm used to seeing him. He's always in my feed, and then he's gone. You know,
when people, there are times when people stop interacting. If people stop interacting with your profile, they slip down. Down the ranks, and you see less and less and less and less. So people that you used to see every day are gone. You know what I mean?
But only Victoria and David Beckham would see that. To be like,
I don't think that they run their own social media. Let's be honest,
right? But it's like if their like PR person saw that, that would be like news for them to give out. Like, I feel like Victoria would be like, don't fucking say anything. Like, don't even fucking bring it up. Like, I don't want public knowledge. You know, like
there is no privacy this day and age, and even Joe Schmo down the street's a celebrity because of. We can all see when stuff like this happens. We can all see when people just disappear and stop following people and all that kind of stuff, and it creates interest and creates drama. Christina, we have to talk about it. So,
Brittany,
the Spears clan,
Brittany at the Christmas.
At it as well. Christmas, the Spears clan divided once again. Of course.
Once again, how about Phil?
Still, once again. So here's the latest. So the kids are, I guess, choosing. Brittany spent her holiday with her youngest son, Jaden, 19, while his older brother, Sean Preston, 20, who could not join due to work obligations, was pictured on social media in holiday festivities with his mum's sister, Jamie Lynn, and Brittany and Jamie Lynn's mother. Ouchie. And of course, Brittany, modern day Brittany, uncensored Brittany, who we kind of enjoy, had this to say. Merry late Christmas to my beautiful family who have never disrespected me, harmed me, ever done anything completely unacceptable or caused unbelievable trauma, the kind you can't fix. She wrote on her Instagram post that featured a photo of a Christmas tree. She continued to say, my dear, sweet, innocent family, so sorry I was busy this Christmas, but I will definitely show up and surprise you soon. I can't wait.
Oh my God.
That sounds like a threat.
Yeah.
I wonder what's brewing. I wonder what's brewing.
She's getting crazy.
That's interesting. But you know what? They also know, again, these are the very public family. We know that. And they know what kind of drama her posting one picture of Brittany's son would cause. They know the game they're playing.
You can't help but wonder if it's not. Yeah, it's posted on purpose to hurt Brittany.
Of course it is. Yeah. Of course it is. Yeah. The cash cow has given up the goat, and now they're like, well, look, we've got your son. That's what it is, right? It's always hard. It's when there are children of divorce. I mean, these kids are now 19 and 20. Hopefully they are going to be at the start of the age of maybe sympathizing / empathizing with both sides of the argument and not just going, my mum's crazy, I believe my dad, etc., etc. But it makes it very difficult, and this time in the holidays there is a very high rate of suicide because of broken families and people not getting to see their children. I just don't think that Christmas is the best time to poke the bear as it is with people that are estranged from their family in quite controversial ways. It doesn't sit well with me and tells me a bit more about Jamie Lynn Spears that we didn't already know. But it's just not cool. I don't think.
Cool. No, I think it was posted with intention.
Oh, yeah. Right. And yeah, Brittany went on holidays for Christmas. She went away. So good on her, Burn those millions, baby. You earned them. Her
dress is ugly. I hate Brittany's dress.
I hate your dress, Brittany.
I saw this video the other day of this TikToker who was like, Brittany's not her. It's not Brittany in these videos. Like, she the whole conspiracy shit. And she's like, it's somebody that's like wearing a Brittany mask, like as like a filter. And like she like slowed down the video to like I don't even know what it was. Isn't it? And like the face dropped. Like it was like so weird. Like Brittany like had turned and went like this and was smiling. And like her like any video could trip up, do whatever. This like her face went from here to here and then like back up, like over to the side, and then it connected back to the body.
Wait, can we just take one really important pause? Where you're bearing the lead here. Christina, you went on a TikTok involving Britney Spears.
No, well, I know, right?
No. Look at it. No.
Fucking hole. I don't know. Like I was swiping. You swipe and you swipe and you swipe.
Doom scrolling.
Scrolling, exactly. And
like
I haven't doom scrolled on TikTok.
And the avalanche where the deer has 7 legs.
Yeah, well, I haven't like scrolled on TikTok in forever, right? Like I rarely go on TikTok, only to post a video at my niece's, right? But I was scrolling one night and I saw this and I'm just like watching and I'm like, oh, that is weird. And I watched it like twice and I was like, oh, that's so fucking weird. Like, it makes you think. It's not like it wasn't like the bunnies jumping on the trampoline kind of real,
right?
But
she's like not that heartbroken.
Like it truly did look like weird. Somebody else was behind this filter thing. I don't know. It was really creepy.
And that's
I love the bunnies jumping on the trampoline. I'm so sorry that they weren't real.
I know. I'm pissed.
This is the problem with AI and what we're talking about, the Epstein files. People are just throwing this stuff out there and people believe it.
I think
because it does create doubt.
All of our media right now, everything, there's so much misinformation out there. It's impossible to know what's real and what's not.
Mm-hmm.
So, my son is autistic, right? It's hard to get a good picture of him.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas was coming around and I always print out pictures for my mom and all the aunts and whatever, right? And my daughter has her school picture. I needed a good picture of my son. There's not one of him like, And I had one at the kitchen table where he was smiling and playing with slime, but my mom didn't like the background, whatever. So ChatGPT, I took one from Thanksgiving. My daughter was hugging him from behind, and I just said, can you remove my daughter from the background and make it so my son is smiling there? He was already smiling. I said, just standing there smiling. I said, and there was like one little spike out of his head. Fix the spike. They came up with this picture. I don't even have I do have a copy of it. I'm going to have to get a copy of it.
That's okay.
But I'll show you after the show. But I mean, I sent it to my mom and my mom goes, oh my God, how did you get him to do that? Because it's just of my son.
Miracles.
Standing there. And I go, that's AI for you. And I took another picture from Christmas of them standing in front of the tree. I said, make it a really nice background and make it so my son is smiling. It's a beautiful picture. I can't.
We'll take that. We'll take that for a hardworking mom.
My mom's like, print that one out. I was like, okay, I'll print it out. Like,
I love that your mom still prints things out too. It's like,
I print out pictures for everybody.
Print it out for her.
Yeah, she got great photos all over her. Fucking tables everywhere and shelves. Forget it.
Gorgeous. Forget about it.
Forget about
all the grandkids and the kids
on the wall.
On the wall.
Yeah.
Family relationships. Yeah, you do. You got a lot of pictures. Family relationships are important, and we're going to talk about one. Now there's close, and then there's too close.
Oh.
Oh, okay. This one came across the desk and had to talk about it. Dean Byrne, 41, OnlyFans creator, has already collaborated with Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips and some other big names in the OnlyFans industry, but he is drawing attention now for creating content with his 18-year-old son.
Oh my God.
I know, right?
No.
Now, the actual content of that content could not verify. I don't think it's anything incestuous. I don't think that would be allowed on OnlyFans. It does say in the article that they posted some foot fetish content, thirst traps, and TikTok trends. But still, that's his dad. That's your child. And you're flexing next to each other and doing thirst traps. I'm like, oh, I don't know. That gives me the creeps.
Is there people out there who want a threesome with a father-son duo? Are there?
Maybe.
With that pair, I mean, look at them, man.
41 and 18, though.
I wouldn't mind. It would be fucking weird. Wouldn't it be weird for them?
It would be weird. It would be so weird.
It would be weird for them. It wouldn't be weird for me. It would be weird for them.
That's the kind of weird she's down.
I would be weirded out by it.
Fucking weird. Everyone can admit. I don't know. Yeah, this is weird, guys. I don't know.
Just as long as they don't touch, it's not weird. I mean, it's like when. It's like when
I know.
It's like when brothers. It's like when brothers hook up with the same person. It's like, oh, that's still too close. You shouldn't share the same gene pool and be sexual in the same area.
Sorry, naked in the same room. It's weird.
Yeah,
but look at Denise Richards. Remember that we covered Denise and her daughter doing OnlyFans content together, and they were posing in lingerie and that's weird
I
too.
thought that was weird. I was not about that.
No, thank you.
And we covered a while back the kid that did all the filming for his mother's OnlyFans content. That's weird too.
Some boundary issues. There are people here with some boundary issues.
I feel like
you're mentally fucking with these kids.
That should be OnlyFans. Do their due diligence and make sure that kind of stuff doesn't happen. I know that it's a morality thing more than anything else, but in certain countries and districts and all that stuff is not legal. And
no.
I don't know. It just creeps me out.
If it's legal, I don't care. If I don't want to see anybody up on charges if they're all adults, but it's gross.
It's weird. It's more than gross. It's just
strange.
Fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Who looks? It's like Christina. Would you and your mom start an OnlyFans?
No, fuck me. God damn, no.
That's what it's about, Christina.
Big mommy milkers. Yeah. It's no, that's weird, man. That's weird.
No.
I know, evolved people should understand that everyone is a sexual being, and it's but I don't need to see it with my own eyes. Parent. No.
Not with a parent.
I don't
not with my
that
kid.
Everybody's a sexual being. I absolutely do. And I always say what any adult does with their time, their body, their business. But I do not understand this. I do not. I do not understand why you would pose with your parent or your child. I don't understand who would be attracted to that.
What idea was it? Could you imagine the conversation that they had?
Apparently, it was his son's idea that he went. He saw his dad did OnlyFans. He wanted to do OnlyFans because it's an easy way of getting,
money.
In this day and age. Yep, quick fix. And his father was like, "Well, yeah."
That's
probably what it should. I can give you some tips. I can give you some advice. This is what Dean Byrne had.
Tripod.
Yeah, this is what
exactly. This is going to become all right. We're fine.
This is the official statement.
Before you send it back.
Dean said, Bray came to me recently and said he wanted to start OnlyFans. I tried to put him off it at first because it can be bad. He was adamant, so I took him under my wing and said I'd help. Please show your support and please be kind. He said he didn't want Bray to be. He later said he didn't want Bray to be a part of this life, but it's his decision and he supports him 100%.
Yeah, there's being supportive and then there's being weird.
It's fucking weird. Your child to aspire to something. I don't think this is the thing. I don't think, again, and this comes to the conversation that we've been having about age appropriate social media. Yes, it's a great idea now. It's going to make you money now. But this OnlyFans bubble will burst, as everything does. And in 20 years' time, his kids are going to find grandpa and dad doing shit. It's going to be out there forever. This kid's only 18. He hasn't had a proper job. He hasn't.
His frontal cortex is not fully developed.
And this is what you're putting out into the world. So when you do want to get a job, when you want to go to college, when you're dating somebody, they can find all this stuff. Their family can find all this stuff. It's a great idea to make money quick. But what are the repercussions? Which I think, going back to the social media ban that we talked about, there has to be some sort of social media literacy, responsibility. It should be taught in schools at this day and age because they don't get it. They don't get that posting a video of you doing something illegal will have repercussions forever.
Not even illegal, just something.
But I'm talking about all these kids that are underage drinking and flouting rules, like, stealing stuff and going, it's funny, pushing people over in the street and all that. Like, this is all now admissible evidence because it's on, not film, but it's digital. It's there. It can be used against you. And you think that just for views and a little bit of cashola that it's worth it. I don't know that it is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's scary, scary stuff. But creepy, as we have to say. Creepy, creepy, creepy people. Ugh. Ugh.
I try not to judge, but I can't understand.
Well, I think it's okay to judge that, right? It's okay to go, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't see. Yeah. And it's not even... Look, not to go too far. If they're posting thirst traps, especially male thirst traps, there has to be some sexual nature towards the picture/video and possibly some form of arousal and all that kind of stuff. That's fucking weird with your dad next to you.
Yeah. I can't. No.
We need a palate cleanser, so maybe Vera should vent. maybe it's that time. She's gonna steam clean our brains and our souls with the final Vera vents of 2025.
2025.
Yeah, girl. Okay, she's warm, she's ready, and she's going to blast into the new year with the final vent of 2025.
I was going to do a retrospective of the year, but as I was writing down things this afternoon, I watched a news story on the ball dropping in New York this year. And in 26 hours, when this ball drops, it's going to drop twice. The first time for 2026, and the second time to ring in the anniversary celebration of the signing of the American Declaration of Independence. And as I was watching that, I was also scrolling through my social media, and I saw a graphic that kind of intrigued me, and it was a picture of the American bald eagle, a symbol of our democracy, and underneath it, it said, if it weren't for lefty liberal tree huggers, bald eagles would be extinct. Now, that struck me because I remember 1976. I don't remember 1776. I remember 1976, the country's bicentennial. And about the same time was when the lefty liberal tree huggers were trying to save the American bald eagle. There was a big push. There were people trying to preserve nesting lands. There were people trying to ban DDT, which was a chemical pesticide that was killing off, was making it impossible for eagles to breed because it was thinning the shells of the eagle eggs, and they were cracking before the eggs were hatched. And so I remember all this liberal lefty thing. And then I started to think about it. And when you look at the American experiment from start to finish, it's all about the liberal lefty tree huggers. You know, the concept of breaking from the monarchy to become our own democracy is a liberal lefty ideal. And so much of what's in the Constitution is liberal lefty ideals. Let's just take a moment to think on the lefty liberal ideals that shape this country. Wildlife protection. In the time that I've been alive, tree huggers have saved the giant panda, the blue whale, sea otters, sea turtles, humpback whales, fruit bats, and lots of other animals from extinction. Lefty liberals have brought you the 5-day work week, the weekend. Some lefty liberals even brought 4-day work weeks. Lefty liberals abolished child labor. Lefty liberals abolished slavery. Lefty liberals won the right to vote for every single man in this country. And then later, lefty liberals won the right to vote for every single woman in this country. Lefty liberals won the right for women to own their own property and to have their own career. Lefty liberals brought you public schools and public colleges. Lefty liberals brought you the National Endowment for the Arts. So as we look forward to 2026 and the celebration of the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, let's take a moment to remember that the great American experiment is about the lefty liberals. And to quote Suffs the Musical, it says, our ancestors are all the proof that we need that progress is possible, but not guaranteed. To all my lefty liberal tree huggers out there, keep the fight going. Let's keep marching. 2026 is before us.
Short but sweet, but a good way. Look, positivity. We're going into the new year.
We're going into 2026 and we are going to progress. We are not regressing.
We are moving forward. Yeah, and I will take a chance now to say thank you to everyone that has continued with us in 2025. It has been a rocky road this year all around.
It's been rough.
For us, for you guys, for everyone. But the thing is that we keep doing this show because we believe in the show. We believe in the conversations it creates, and that will continue in 2026. There may be some new faces. There may be some old ones gone, but we will. Our mission statement remains the same. That we want to make sure that the world is a more honest, open, and caring place. And that's the only way to do it is to get uncensored with each other and be able to respect and listen to other people's opinions. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Vera. I've been Steve. This has been the final UCR Live for 2025.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, Australia, everyone. And we will see you in 2020. Oh, wait, we can do every dad's joke. I'll see you in the new year. I'll see you next year.
I told one of my patients that today and they didn't get it.
I would have thrown a cup of urine at you, but that's just me. All right, happy new year, folks. Stay safe. We'll see you again next week.